boy, I'm excited. Welcome everyone. Is there a relic in the corner? Boom, there's a relic in the corner. And hello, welcome back to a Pilgrims Nothing diplomacy game. We have 8 players, we have 8 kings, and we have 0 gold, 0 stone, only wood. As this is Pilgrims Nothing. This map was created a year and a half ago as a joke, as a troll, and it turned into quite a good game actually, or quite a good game mode. And we've been doing it more often. In the event that you forget or haven't seen it before, since players start on the starting island with nothing here, you'll normally see players transport to the shoreline. Now, I hear something attacking. What? Did you guys hear that? What? Oh no! Did DeGost build his TC here first? I have a feeling that there will be some people confused. No! Don't build your TC here! Oh no! Oh boy, well, you know, some of the players said that they've never played a Nothing map before, and so there will be some mistakes, alright? And there will be some confusion. And I have done Pilgrims Nothing enough times where I figured most people know what it is, but they don't have experience themselves. So, I mean, Red right now is asking where's the mainland, and he's off to the races to find it. But it is diplomacy, so if players have a weaker start, they'll have some friends. Well, that's
so I could resubscribe.
You would hope, anyway, right? You would hope that they would have some friends. You never know with certain players around. But alliances have already formed. Now, this is a risky game to play. Stinky Batwings is running next to Yellow's new TC. I would at least keep my king away from that. I'll wait till the players get their town centers up, then I'll do the introductions, and then I'm sure we'll have a lot of time to chat before the game gets crazy. Now, this version of Pilgrims Nothing was the modified version. What's it named? It's 1.1. The very first version, I don't think we could even build TCs in the shoreline. It's always interesting how Pilgrims always has this, well, some people have called it the butt crack. This is kind of a deformed butt if that's the case, but anyways, there's this crack that goes through the center of the mainland. I'm not sure if it's good or bad to be in, but anyways, let's introduce the players. We have 8 of them. In the green, we have Ballet Minton, or Mignon, or I have no clue. He is playing as the Byzantines. He said this is the first Nothing game he's ever played. Possibly the first community game for him as well. In the blue, we saw what blue did. He is playing as the Byzantines as well. It's DeGost. He will have a rough start because of where he's placed his TC. In the red, we have Akawa. Akawa is a very solid community game player. He's playing as the Ethiopians. In the gray, we have Greg. Greg is playing as the Malians. In the, sorry, this is a bit hectic. In the teal, we have Snippy. We know how popular he is and how many kings he likes to snipe, so look out for him. He's playing as the Chinese. We have Ethiopians for Stinky Batwings. It's interesting that players are choosing Ethiopians, maybe because of the plus 100 food, plus 100 gold bonus they get. And then Scusaman is playing as the Huns in the yellow. So, let's talk about what you should do on this map. What you should do is dock your starting island and fish there. And not build farms. Greg is actually making a mistake here. Because he could dock, he sees the fish around, there are salmon to eat, and instead he's farming. So, I think that, I would consider that a mistake. But this is the beauty of Diplo games. Mistakes will be made, no one's going to be perfect, sorry Snippy. That's pretty much all I have to say. We have a few players choosing Byzantines and Ethiopians. 2 is Ethiopians, 3 is Byzantines, and then Chinese, Malians, and Huns. Oh, and also, another thing to point out, if someone wants to go Noob Nothing style and cut their way to this relic, when you collect the relic, you should have a relic countdown, so relic victory is possible. There's only one on the map. And also, you could win with a wonder if you had the resources to justify one. So, I just started my stream, to those watching on YouTube. So, first game of the day on Fridays for community games is normally first come, first serve. I just get a game going as quickly as possible. I did the normal community game entry for this one. I love how Green is walling this. This is really smart thinking from him. But anyways, since I just started the stream, I want to say hello to everyone. Adwar says he's been binging the YouTube channel at work. Hello, man. I like the fact that Stinky Batwings is scouting with his transport to see where people might be. Funny enough, he has not found all of the TCs here. But there's no... like, there's a good way to start this off, but there's no meta for how to play the game after maybe the 30th minute. Hey, Pato, welcome. Hey, Oldster. Hates Matrix, nice to see you in the chat. Zybzek, welcome in.
I'm sure Salmon think this map is a bit too fishy, but I think it opens up for lots of opportunities. Smile.
Gafflespoon, are you a father yet? Serious question. Do you have children? I feel like you have to have a child with these jokes. Like, come on. Or you know what? You might just kill them of embarrassment 3 years in. So, maybe not. Maybe avoid that. Thank you for the bits, Gafflespoon. James said he got up from his couch to get in his laptop so he could resub. Thank you, James. Thank you, Boss Fight. That's when you know you like a streamer. Hey, I kind of like how DeGost is collecting the salmon with his villagers. This is nice. At least it's something, because remember he had that weak start. What's Lieutenant Crackers up to? Why did I not talk about him until now? Because his score's super low. I'm not sure what went down with him. But I can tell you that his population is way lower, so he had a rough start. So, Scuto Man will be in Feudal Age first. Now, what I would suggest doing is building a market first thing. And then with a market, sell that food and sell that wood for gold. He does have a villager here that could build the market. He's building the market here, okay. So this gives Scuto Man a pretty big lead at the start. Now, if you're wondering, T90, why sell the food? I think selling the food is good, actually, because the prices will be solid, and you're going to have plenty more food coming in. So I would sell all my food and wood, and then maybe no longer sell food after that. Or if you know what? If you really want to get to Castle, just sell a little bit of food. There you go. Sell a little bit of food. Maybe not sell all of it until after you click up. Oh yeah, Orange has an injured king as well. I think it was Akawa, possibly, because Akawa is set as enemy to him. So is DeGost. I know Akawa doesn't like to ally people. But no, wow, like, I don't understand how people have alliances set like this so early in the game. Like, what has happened? It's 13 minutes in. How do you have 2 people as enemy already? It's so weird. It happens pretty frequently, though, for community games. Just trade WTF, why sell food? Because you can get tons of gold. And he has 500 gold now. And then you can use that gold to trade. How are you going to trade if you don't have gold for Pointy Boy? But obviously trade can be helpful, and I think trade cogs is the way to go. Seeing as he'll be in Castle Age way faster, he can get double bit X, and then Bowsaw when he's in Castle Age and chop through the wood faster. He is the only civilization that cannot get Onager in this game, so he can't cut through the trees. And also, you know what? I'm just now thinking of this. I feel like the players more to the north are at a bit of a disadvantage, because if they want to cut through, they'll eventually just get to green. And let's say green has castles up, let's say green protects his water. He'll block off everyone from getting to that relic in the left corner. It's funny how many players chose Byzantines. It's like they've seen the Legend of Noob Nothing and know what Noob Nothing would do. What a crazy game that was. Part of the reason I'll be doing more Diplo games today is because I want some more solid Diplo matches. Yeah, it's true. It could backfire on green as well, because people need to push there. Oh, if there was Malay and they built docks in the center? Oh my god. That would be pretty crazy to see, just dock blocking the middle. Akawa typed advance to the Imperial Age. Beautiful chat trick. Stinky Batwings hit feudal, he used the market, he's on his way up. Snippy is on his way up. Akawa will be on his way up. Lieutenant Crackers is still pretty far behind. But you know what? There's benefit of this, right? No one sees you as a threat. Occasionally you'll have some people who will pick on the weak guy. But a lot of the strong players really need friends to work with. Now I wonder how Snippy's going to play this, because his position is pretty out of the way. But he's also known for going YOLO with king sniping. But normally his regicide king snipes have come from games where you have a castle and you can make petards. And he would have to purchase a castle, and it's just entirely different. T90, what's the largest amount of karambits you've seen in a game, considering there could be up to 400 per player? I did a 1,000 pop game versus someone in a 1v1, and I got to 1,000 population with karambits. So that's as many as I've seen. I think that's as many as you could possibly see. It got to the point I had so many groups trying to patrol that patrols would just bug out. The units would just stop moving. They would just freeze. Hey, what's up, Olacy? It's been a while. Welcome back to the stream. Man, a missed opportunity to not have an Area 51 map for today. That would have been funny. I would like to see green build a gate here. Does anyone else really want that? Right here. It would look so perfect. I've been waiting for that. I keep looking back over there just for the gate. I saw green, or no, sorry, yellow has some fire galleys out. I don't know where they're actually at the moment, but I know he has a few. He at least got the research. Like, Snippy now is getting the research. Oh, Snippy is making demos. What? He's making demos. Well, who does he want to kill? Can he hit someone with demos? Do you think it's possible that he could connect with these town centers because the town centers are so close to the shore? I think Green's TC would be vulnerable. Don't think Yellow's is. I mean, you could at least delete the demo right next to the TC and damage it, but it's a Byzantine town center. That would take so many demos. I think it's something like 8 demos for a normal TC. So he would probably need a dozen if he's playing it really safe. And then, of course, he would need war galleys to snipe the king, which he's doing. So leave it to Snippy, man. Leave it to Snippy. And then you have Yellow. He's creating more villagers out of more TCs. Chopping those trees. Look at his resources. It's crazy what you can do with the solid fish boom and villagers and selling from the market. See, Red's doing the same. Another TC now.
This wouldn't come up during the 24, so sharing now. T90 blind, T90 treat, T90 do, 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 T90 do.
Okay, that was a lot. Bad West, thank you. I just love how Snippy always does the same thing. He refuses to play 4-hour-long games. He just wants to kill someone. That's all. He just wants to kill someone. And here he goes. Now, I'm not sure he has enough demos. Now, then again, he doesn't need to kill the TC. Oh, God! He just needs to make the king eject. And here he goes. The king runs. Now, can the galleys range the king? Stinky Batwing says help. Now, he did realize quickly and hop out of his town center. And he turned on Snippy. And Snippy did not kill him. And Snippy changed his diplomatic stance with Stinky Batwings to allies. So he just went right, he's like, okay, I can't kill you. He says, sorry. Alright. Yeah, that smoothed things over. It was just an accident, man. I didn't mean to attack your blacksmith, sorry. Stinky Batwing says, we friends. Well, Snippy's friends with everyone, so he should be able to see good targets. Does he want red? I think green's the only other one, and he would have to bust through the palisade wall first. Okay, red realized this as well. See, they know Snippy's tricks, man. So yeah, he can hit this TC, but I don't think he has enough demos. And players are aware of how Snippy plays the game. So the king is in this TC, and I don't think Snippy can kill it. A very audacious attempt. And red just says F. And our overlay has F'd up. So I'll remove it, I guess. The overlay bugs out in Diplo games. It's always been the case. Actually, the exciting thing about having a capture age version of these Diplo games would be that the overlay doesn't bug out. But yeah, now Snippy sets him back to ally and says, sorry, we friends, question mark. I love it. Such a legend. And red says, it's okay. And now Snippy figures, okay, I'll add a second TC. And red allies him again. People are so forgiving. Well, Stinky Batwings might not be as forgiving. He does have a castle now with some show tells. This is one of the more inefficient woodlines you'll see today, but lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. User3, thank you for the 4 months. Well, guys, yellow, he's in the Imperial Age, if you didn't realize. 100 population. Don't see any trade for him yet. You know what would be the best area to dock would be down here. Dock down here and then use that dock to trade with someone's dock on one of the islands. But I see him making some stables, so... Oh wow, he wants to go for knights. That's expensive. Pretty peaceful game. Remember that players have the option to win with the relic in the corner, which is protected by the monkey boys. Or you could win by a wonder. Or just sniping kings, obviously. Eldry, right now I have a pounding headache. My Friday's been good so far, but I have a pounding headache, so I'm hoping that goes away. But you know how it goes, man. Community games, Fridays. If chat's excited, I'm excited, and I'm doing good, so... I think I have a headache because I have not drank any caffeine today. And over the past month, I've drank way too much caffeine, so it's probably a caffeine headache. And I'm gonna drink caffeine anyway. I have some right here, so it's fine. Oh, there's a trade cog from green. It's bringing back 38 gold. Which dock is he using to trade with? Oh, this one, maybe. Okay. Oh, and Der Greg is also trading. Nice. Remember, Der Greg had kind of a slow start. Lieutenant Crackers had kind of a slow start. Snippy is expecting purple to get some revenge, so he is stonewalling up. As he should. Well, I saw blue had spears earlier. It's weird, but hey, at Byzantine trash, you only have wood and food, whatever, right? And green's doing the same. You know what? Maybe that was the logic from these players, not necessarily the defensive capabilities of Byzantines, but the cheap
Happy
trash.
Friday, boys, and T90 as well, I suppose.
Ah. Varian says, Happy Friday and T90 as well, I suppose. Well, you know what, I'll take it, Varian. No, it wasn't in Miami last night, Blue Pill. Miami's like 3.5 hours away. Do you really think I'm the type of person who would fit in Miami? I went to Miami once, and story time. So I was eating at this place, this Mexican place with my friend, and we were freaking out because they made the guac in front of you. And so we're having a good time, but we're a bunch of nerds, so we're like, oh my god, they made the guac in front of us, let's get it again. So instead of getting our extra meal, we got extra guac just because we like to see them make it in front of us. And then these gangster looking guys walk like by us, and this one guy has, and I'm not kidding you, okay, the guy himself was 6 foot, like 6'8", and he had a 10-foot white python or anaconda around his neck. And he saw me look at it like, ugh. And he stopped at me. He's like, hey, touch my snake. And I was thinking, oh God, is this guy gonna hurt me if I don't touch his snake? Now, don't clip that part, alright? I'm talking about an actual snake. And, so I was like, no thanks, bro. And he goes, no, touch it. And I'm like, do I need to touch this? Or is he gonna shoot me? Like, what's he gonna do? And, I said, no thanks, seriously, I'm not a big fan of snakes. And then he insisted a third time, and I'm not even kidding, my buddy's like, dude, touch a snake. Because he was worried for our well-being, right? And then I was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, but I don't want to do it. And then he walked away. Like, that actually happened. That was my experience in Miami.
Would it hurt if I touched your anaconda?
No, don't listen, Lorena from Miami. Don't touch my anaconda. I don't have an anaconda for you to touch. So yes, I was not in Miami last night. I was watching a show called Shameless and eating lots of guac. Funny enough, I like guac, okay? Yeah, that actually happened. Anyways, T90 story time is over. That was way too clippable. Like, saying that some dude was asking you to touch a snake on the internet in front of a bunch of people who are as immature as me, not a good idea. What is Yellow up to? He has some knights. They're not Cavalier yet, and he's getting Siege Ram, and he's also transporting Vills. Oh! Oh! Purple is about to get revenge on Snippy. They both turn on each other. Now, Snippy doesn't have his king here anymore. So, Snippy, I don't know if he'll be fine, because he'll lose the town center, but his king will be alive. Some of the players are talking. Akawa wants to trade. Lieutenant Crackers wants to be friends, I guess, with DeGost. And DeGost says, OMG, we are Civ buddies. Oh, that's cute. Oh no, there's a hole there. Snippy, no! Snippy might be from Norway, but he doesn't have Viper's micro nerd genetics. Oh god. Quick wall, Snippy. Oh god. Oh god, it's all falling apart now. Snippy's king is in here, guys. Snippy's king is inside the town center. The show tells can melt the TC, and Snippy needs to get out of here quickly. Okay, well, purple... Yo! I think Snippy just clicked green's transport. No, is it... What's happening? What's happening? That is green's transport chip. I think green just saved him. Green, wait a second! There's also two Showtail warriors in there! Oh my god, I've never seen anything like this! Both Snippy and Purple are allied with green, and Snippy hopped in the transport, but there's also Showtails from Purple. I can't look away. So it's all on green now. Like, what does green do? Now, I mean, obviously there's Showtails here right now as well. Green has to be controlling this. The only way, you know what? I don't think he is controlling this. I think Snippy is trying to garrison units and it's moving it. I don't think green has any clue, because there he just picked up a Vil. Oh no, green, no, purple click. Oh my god, get back! Snippy just got into his own transport. Holy cow, that was so complicated. I'm still not sure that green had any clue that was happening. But I think the players were clicking the transport to call it over. And then Snippy hopped out with his king, got into his own transport, and now is on the move. What a ridiculous series of events. And now Snippy's saving whatever villagers he can. Wow. Well, Yellow really wanted Snippy dead as well. He was here with Rams. And Snippy is down to 71 pop. Now, he does have plenty of fish, guys, so he could reboom if he finds a safe area. That was sick. That was the I don't even know what to name that there, but I've never seen anything like that. That was hilarious. Like, that's where, if this was a pro game, I would want to interview the players afterward and say, hey, what were you thinking? What did you try? Because Green didn't even say anything. They didn't even say anything to Green about it. Wow. Well, just to briefly explain this again, because I can't get over it. Green had his transport here, right? If Snippy's allied with him and he clicks the garrison inside the transport will come to him. So I think there was a bit of that happening from both there for a second. That was awesome. Now Snippy's villagers are going to die to Yellow's fire. And Snippy's transports are on the move by Yellow's docks, but Yellow has not spotted it. Now where Snippy will go, I'm not sure, but his king is in one of these transports. And I guess Purple and Yellow seem to be a pretty strong alliance at the moment. That is, unless Purple wants to change that right now. Yellow and Red both have docked and marketed this south corner, which I said was very important. Oh my god! Purple's gonna turn on Yellow now! And Yellow is winning the game currently. Okay, so the Shotel Warriors will melt this TC. And they could melt the next TC. Now Yellow could make Cavalier to defend from this. But this is the last TC for Yellow. Will the TC survive? I have a feeling the TC will go down. But there's still a transport ship there. So it makes me think that Stinky Batwings will not kill the king. Yeah, the Cavalier will shred the Shotel Warriors, so... It was close. But Yellow came in with some repairs and he'll be fine. So, never mind. I guess Yellow will attack Purple. Purple could have just... That was a death wish for him. Sorry, let me give you a Snippy update. Snippy's king is here. Okay, he's in the south. Building a market. And Purple says, sorry, friends. And Yellow says, sure. Yes. How many times is this going to happen? Is that going to be the title of this YouTube video? Sorry, friends? People fight and then they just apologize and they become friends? Like, why is it working? Well, I guess in Snippy's case it didn't work at all, but... Snippy needed stone for a TC, I think, so he built the market first. And Purple says, sorry, had to try. And Yellow's just gonna let him live. Well, Green has fully chopped to the edge of the map here, guys. Remember I said the way this crack is set up would make things complicated. Dirk Greg is in the Imperial Age. Now, I saw he had some light cav earlier. For the most part, players have not been too active, but I do see that Purple's attacking Blue. Or, no, Orange is attacking Blue. Weren't they Civ buddies? I thought they were supposed to be buddies. Yeah, and DeGoss says the betrayal as he shows up with some pikes. But I think the pikes will kill the war galleys. I don't expect these war galleys to live because of the marsh, or the quicksand these units can walk on. I guess it's not quicksand, but it's sand. Why did Orange want to kill someone who would have been such a valuable ally to him? I'll never know. But he won't do it. Now, there's always one player. Usually, there's always one player who doesn't fight but tries to get this relic. That option is still there. Could be Green in this game. If he gets Onager, he could start cutting through. But he is attacking Blue, though. But I guess Blue is right up against him, so it would be good for him to get rid of him. Still haven't seen Yellow make a move with these Cavalier. Stinky is in a pretty stinky position right now.
This game is dope. Also, disappointed Lorena didn't touch your
Nope.
anaconda.
Nope.
Feels bad, man.
Nope. She's not welcome to. Blue asked Green for a 5-minute timeout. And Green sets him to neutral. Okay, now to ally. Okay. Well, if you're wondering where Lieutenant Crackers has his king, it's in this town center. The town center that is right next to the Cavalier and the Rams from Yellow. So quite simply, Yellow could kill Orange. I'm not sure if he could kill Blue, but he could kill Orange right now if he wanted to. He could also kill Purple. And imagine that Lieutenant Crackers... Oh, I do feel bad. I feel bad because he had such a weak start, right? But I don't feel bad that he hasn't used his allies. Because Blue could help him. And he just is dead. Yeah, he seems very dead, and I think after 50 minutes of this game, we'll have the first person... Oh, Yellow, what are you doing? Okay, Orange, you have to make up with Blue real quick. You have to get Blue to ally you real quick and see if he'll help you. Run. Why are the villagers taking priority over the king? Alright, the king is waddling away, scurrying away. He's dead, surely. Red's here as well. Red is attacking Blue. I didn't think Blue would last very long either, but who's gonna die first? Oh, Red is also enemy to Lieutenant Crackers already, so Lieutenant Crackers is dead. And now Blue is on the move, and he has to run towards Green if anyone's gonna save him. But I'm not sure that Green is willing to harbor him. We haven't talked about Red in a while, we haven't talked about Snippy in a while, we haven't talked about a lot of players in a while. Just the players who are active, but Red is beginning to fight. And Blue's King is just running around. Well, that king is a dead king walking. And Red has halberdiers with full upgrades, which means you could use those pointy boys against Yellow if you wanted to push Yellow. Now, Stinky Batwings, he's not someone that Yellow is going to trust. Blue says, we can talk this out as he's running around. I don't know if you'll have time to type, actually, because you need to click. Oh, the trade cog is, or the trade card is blocking for the king. What a nice trade unit. What if he just did this the whole game? It'd be beautiful. But anyways, Purple, he's allies with Yellow now, but I don't think it's going to last all that long. There we go. Blue is dead. F's in the chats to pay respects to Lieutenant Crackers and to Ghost. I think it'd be a wise move for Yellow to get rid of Purple, because Purple has already shown that he wants to snipe Yellow. And there we have it. So, this doesn't really come as a surprise.
It's great to see this game so lively.
It is funny, though, that everyone Snippy tried to kill... I guess, no, he tried to kill Red earlier, so... But some of the people that tried to kill Snippy and that Snippy tried to kill have died to others. Oh, Purple, at least run with your petard so you have a chance. Nah. He just now turns on Yellow, and Yellow will wipe him up. There's something about this green color on Pilgrims Nothing. Like, green always gets into this position with Byzantines. It's what Noob Nothing did. And there's something about Snippy staying alive in games. That's not common. Normally people kill him off very early. And Purple says, Snippy, help me. As he runs away. And he signals where his king is. I guess for Snippy. How did Gray die? Oh! Snippy got him! Oh my god! Snippy got him with Castle Age Rams. Der Greg was in the Imperial Age. And Snippy sniped him, and T90 blind on that one, but I didn't expect it at all. I didn't think he had anything to snipe with. Lovely stuff. Der Greg did expect it. He'd sent the light cap down as a reaction at least. So we'll be down to 4 players pretty quickly, guys, because Purple's now dead as well. So we have Snippy, who's definitely the weak link. But the aggressive link. Excuse me, sorry. We have Red, who seems to be trading with Snippy. Yeah, trading with Snippy and is very strong. In fact, I think he's the strongest currently. I think he can wipe Yellow, just because Yellow is making Cavalier only. We have Yellow, and then you have Green. Green certainly has the most resources, but I don't think he has the most skill, because there's a lot of upgrades he has not gone for yet. And no sign that he really wants to go for that relic in the corner, but players can see that. Wow, that was funny. Yeah, I think Ballet says this is his first community game ever. He's never played a Nothing map before. So, meanwhile you have Schizo, Snippy, and Akawa who have played before, and Snippy and Akawa have been in the community for a while. So it's just a matter of the level of the players, I guess. Sergi, thank you very much for the 4 months, man. So, what did Snippy make? Crossbows? Did he make crossbows and rams? Where's Red's king at again? Red's king is in this castle. Okay, so he's really safe. Yellow's king is in the TC. That's not that safe. Oh, it was Cav archers, huh? Sounds a lot like Snippy. See, Red is fighting Yellow now, and I think Yellow's in big trouble. Full Halbs versus full Cavalier. And compositions can be a bit one-sided due to the fact that you don't have a constant gold income. Oh man, that's a mistake from Schizo. Schizo's thinking go champions versus the Halbs. But Huns don't get champions, they only get two-handed swordsmen. I would instead go for Cav archers. It would be just like Snippy to make, look, he's making Cav archers and he wants to snipe others while they're distracted. It would be just like the Legend of Snippy. Now, Snippy rarely wins games because he goes so YOLO. Like, he doesn't play like Green is, for example. He doesn't boom. Nah, he doesn't care about any of that. He just wants king kills. He's done this for years. 3 years ago, the Legend of Snippy video came out. In fact, it was over 3 years ago because I wasn't partnered on Twitch back then. And back then we had, what was it? Maybe 150, 200 people watching? Maybe less than that. It was when the community really started to bloom. And Snippy was a big reason that the YouTube got popular because of the Legend video. We had 400 watching back then? Gotcha, okay. Well, Red and Yellow are currently distracted, so those two would be the best targets. Green's just not possible because of where he's located. And I think Snippy will need to pick up the pace and get his units over there quickly because Red will probably kill Yellow soon. And the second that Red kills Yellow, the second he'll realize, I need to protect my king. I need to make sure that Snippy doesn't get me. So Snippy has 7 rams and 5 Cav archers. I mean, it's possible now. He can see that Red is pushing Yellow. Yellow's king is on the move. Okay, Snippy wants to load up all the transports, I guess. I am tense. I am very tense. By the way, I have a new emote coming. It's called T90 Shh. Oh, and Green is cutting to the corner. This is such a fantastic map. So he wants to go for the relic. Just like Noob Nothing did back in the day. I say back in the day, it wasn't that long ago. Alright, well, the longer that Yellow survives, the more opportunity Snippy has. The more time Snippy has. DeGost, thank you for playing, man, and thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, I didn't add the new emote yet, guys. Yeah, I don't have it yet. That's why it's not working. I have the image, but I didn't add it to Twitch. Okay, so the king is inside that town center. Shh. Shh. The Legend is going for it. Now, remember, Red can see everything. He's allied. So if he's looking for it, which is very hard to spot, if he's looking for it, he could find it. He could see it. And it should be an easy defense if he sees it. Now, I'm not even sure who Snippy is targeting. He could go for Green, but yeah, good luck with that. Won't it be suspicious for the players that every time someone goes for a snipe, we're silent all of a sudden? Well, I mean, if the players are listening while they're playing, it doesn't really matter, right? You don't listen to the stream during community games, period. I mean, either I say, oh, Snippy's about to snipe Red, and if he's listening, he hears, or we just go silent and he hears, you know? It's kind of like, it's more of a joke than anything. I'm pretty certain that he's not listening to the stream, right? Because he has not reacted to this yet. He's at 200 population. He has all of his population focused forward. This is when he's at his weakest. Snippy has cav archers. Snippy is allied with him, and Snippy's running in for that castle, boys. Okay, Red realizes this, which makes a whole lot of sense because his king is right here, and his king is on the move! And Snippy didn't react in time, and the king is too quick. Or is it too quick? I just don't know. I mean, this would give Green an opportunity, of course. Oh my god, Snippy's so close to this thing. Okay, the king is running to the north. Right? This is the wiser move instead of running towards Green. Can Red save his king? Snippy, don't worry about the halbs. Don't worry about the skirms. Just run. Just run. And hope that there's a mistake from Red. Because I don't see how Red can lose his king now. See, Snippy tries, even though he's in a weak spot. It would be hilarious if someone, like, maybe Yellow sniped it. Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go! Oh, no ballistics and not enough left. He fails with it. And that means that he's screwed, surely. I mean, unless he just says sorry about that. And Red forgives him. Where did Red put his king now? Red's king is on the way back to where the castle was before. What a close attempt from Snippy, though. It's what you like to see, right? Yellow's still running away, meanwhile. But yeah, as I had said, right? You know, Snippy likes to do it early, and it gets more and more difficult as the game goes on because other players are going to be stronger than him. But I admire the fact that he still tries. I admire the fact that Yellow is trying desperately to hold on and survive, which I think he will. And Snippy has now built a castle, and he has 177 population, so it's not the end of the world for him. And plus, he's attacking Red's trade cards, so I would try to ally Red again. But Red is stretched thin because he's had to go so far to kill Yellow. And meanwhile, Green is going towards the relic, so there's a couple great things about this map. First off, the start is interesting, it's different. Then you have diplomacy, so players have to work together, backstabs, all the beautiful stuff. But then, the weaker players can always take the risky move of going for the relic. So, he's using the onagers to kill the monkey boys, which is good. Because the monkey boys will kill any monks. Get it, monkey boys? Monkey, yeah, you got it. And then I think he should probably just place the, he should place the monastery in the corner and then fortify it. Now, what's also exciting about this is there's a Hun player in this game. Now, the Hun player doesn't have a castle, but if everyone starts working against Green, they could maybe give Yellow some resources. Yellow could build the castle, research atheism, and then the countdown that Green is going to get would have 100 more years tacked onto it. Now, there's always this, at this point of the game, I start to get really stressed because I'm hoping that they have the settings correct in-game. If the settings are wrong, there will be no relic countdown. And we've done this for years, and still sometimes the settings can be incorrect. Keep in mind that Snippy is the one who is host. So you would think that he knows, but we'll see if Green gets it. Yeah, Yellow wants to be friends with somebody, and no one has responded to him. I think you should talk to Snippy about that. Oh no, he's allied with Snippy now. So they have this little corner together, it's cute. Also, Green's not trading with trade cogs anymore. Oh, you know what? He doesn't realize, oh no, now he realizes. Okay, the trade cogs were all, like, blocked. They were blocking each other, traffic jam. It was rush hour. And now, Red has turned on Green. So green, you might as well just get the relic. I mean, the guy doesn't have all of his halbs upgraded yet. He does have skirm upgrades and arbalest upgrades, that's good, but he's lacking defense and attack upgrades on his infantry. I just get the relic now, my friend.
And 3 of them were gifted. Thanks, Eldry T90 Love.
We need to stop green, he has the relic. Well, that's what Snippy's saying, and he's correct. And immediately, green sets Snippy to enemy, and Snippy says, wow, rude. Yellow says, I'm only writing to you, green is going for it now. And red says, yes, stop green. So I love, you see how this is shifted? You see how the whole game is shifted? Red says, okay, I'm not going to worry about yellow anymore. We need to stop green from getting that relic. And green is on the way to getting that relic now. But is he able to defend? Man, if he had Navy here, that'd be sick. Well, if you think about it, Snippy isn't offering anything. Oh my god! Oh my god, actually, this will be very interesting, okay? Because red, again, is distracted. Red is doing most of the work. He doesn't have any help from yellow to kill green. So Snippy is actually using this as an opportunity. He says, I'll get to Imp and try to cut, you attack front. So he's talking to red, he's like, red, we got this, we're a team. Now he might not be lying, he might actually want to help. But he might also be preparing to snipe red because red is back in this castle, which is now palisade walled. Oh, the settings were wrong! No! The settings were wrong! I swear to God! It's the worst part about these games, man. It's the worst part, because if they don't tick one setting, then the whole map is ruined. Like, so now green has a relic, but there's no countdown. Ah, rough. Yeah, and Zybzek, again, like, I tell the host, like, hey, make it so, you know, this, and this, but the reality is so many settings have to be lined up and correct. So, Snippy actually just set red to enemy, which is weird. Why'd he do that? I guess red didn't have him on ally, maybe? I mean, this is just a straight-up diplomacy regicide game now, so it's not the end of the world. I mean, the other players don't know that green has that relic garrisoned. And green is probably a bit sad now, because he's seen the Noob Nothing game, he knows how Noob Nothing won. But look what Snippy has in those archery ranges, look what he has in his castle, and look what he's about to do. Oh boy. Poor green now gets ganged up on for nothing. Well, it's not nothing, right? I mean, he hasn't been contributing to the regular fights, and he does have the relic and getting gold. He was going to get ganged up on. He knew that, which is why he probably started here and went for the relic.
Now that Snippy messed
but now
up
he's not gaining anything from it, yeah.
Kappa.
Now, it is hard. Like, I've screwed up the settings myself a bunch of times, so... Oh my god, green has killed all of Snippy's fishing ships on these fishing traps? And that is a lot of food lost. Holy cow, that's funny looking. And he has more over here as well. Odoa, thank you for the 2 years. He said 2 years. Oh, happy day. Congratulations, man. Welcome to the purple badges. Thank you. And green says, why is there no countdown? Yeah, so... I am surprised he didn't say anything earlier. Maybe he can tell the others there's no countdown and they'll stop focusing on him. But his king is here. In the TC. Snippy said, I don't know, I'm sure I had the right settings. Well, it's confusing because you have to have it on last man standing. And yet, the game itself says that you would think it would be standard win conditions instead of last man standing, because standard allows relic victory in normal games, so it's kind of backwards. Now, Snippy didn't... No, it was not intentional from Snippy. Again, this happens a lot. It's kind of... It's a bad thing about Age of Empires 2 being so complicated. Because Standard should do it, but Standard doesn't do it on community games when it does it in regular games. Well, Green's King is inside this TC, and he hasn't run away with it yet. And I feel like he won't be able to run away with this game if he can't win with the Relic. But it could all benefit the Snipster. It could all benefit him. Now, Snippy needs to research careening. Oh, he's doing it now, so he'll have more space in the transports. And Snippy says, I'm cutting. He's cutting, and that will gain Red's trust. At least that's what he hopes. Now, Red is also making petards. So he... Oh, he's thinking about the same thing. Well, isn't this something? Green has been defeated, but I think the timing on this works out better for Red than it does for Snippy. Because now, Yellow is allied. Like, everyone who's still in the game is allied with each other. I'm not sure if Red is allied with Yellow, actually. No, he's not allied with Yellow, but Yellow is barely alive, right? So the two players who are the strongest are both thinking of sniping each other, and now there's no distractions for them.
T90 new 1 year of Forest Nothing and Salmon T90 rigged.
But Red doesn't have enough yet. And here comes Snippy. Soapbox Huey, thank you for the year. He's the brand's new here. 1 year of Forest Nothing and Salmon. Thank you so much, man. Termint, thanks for 4 months. Morbus, thank you. Thank you, King's Monkey. Thanks, guys. Glad to have you here. Man, Green was trading like a boss, too. It's a bit of a shame. He just said in the Twitch chat he forgot it was regicide. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Red is at Yellow's TC, so maybe he is distracted. And Yellow says, Red, please. If I were Snippy, I'd say, hey, Yellow, start singing a song in the chat. Like, start distracting Red. Start signaling everywhere. Like, say a bunch of crazy stuff, you know? Oh my god. Are you kidding? Are they both going to be looking at their own transports? Oh, Red spotted it. Red spotted it, and he's signaling it a bunch of times. He didn't spot it the other time, but now he's paying attention. Again, no, he's not distracted. Snippy says, I'm coming to help. It's a helping army. Against who? The guy that's already dead. He's just coming to help. Oh my god! And Red's king is trapped here! Red tried to run away, but now I think it's too late to run away. So he's forced to garrison. And now Red is at Snippy's base. Oh my god, Red! Who's gonna be faster? Who's gonna be more clinical with this? Oh my god! No, don't attack the not the TC. He's getting shot. Oh god, which is gonna work faster? Red is attacking Snippy, and he gets it. Snippy is dead. And I guess Snippy had some real problems with his petards over here at the same time. I don't think Snippy had a clue. Wow, it was a counter snipe. Man, so many epic moments with kings in this game. I know that the relic thing didn't work properly, but that counter snipe was sick from Red. I mean, Snippy had so much more as well, but I think... Well, I couldn't look at both sides, but he had more petards. I think they were getting shot by the castle, and he just didn't connect. Wow. So, wouldn't it be something if Yellow somehow had a sniping army now? I don't think he has anything. Oh no. Oh no. Yellow says purple killed me. Wait, purple killed you? What? Purple killed you? You died? Where was it? I thought that, my first instinct was that since Snippy was host, he closed out the game and the spectating was ruined, but no, Yellow was killed. Well, if the king was in a transport, it could have died to the fire. Purple had a few units around. There's nothing on land, so it's probably on water. The king was in a transport and got killed by a fire. Well, isn't that a funny ending? Yellow gets killed by purple, so purple gets some revenge from the death, and Akawa wins. I think yellow was going to try and go for a snipe, but it probably wouldn't have worked, so it saves us all a bit of time. He didn't have the resources. Maybe he would have gone skirms and rams. But what a beautiful game. That was good. Chat, if we could please salute Mr. Ballet Mignon. I feel bad for him because the setting was not correct. That said, I think the timing on when he died made the game more interesting because of that counter snipe. If green would have sent his king further back, though, I would like to believe that Snippy would have killed red, but there's no way of truly knowing. Because Snippy was counting on green to stay alive. Green was supposed to be his distraction. But everyone in this game, I feel bad for Lieutenant Crackers because Lieutenant Crackers had a rough start, but then again he turned on blue, which should have been his buddy, his friend, his lover. So maybe he deserved his death. Hey, purple and yellow were going at it with some crazy snipes. Purple was attacking Snippy or getting attacked by Snippy. Dirk Greg got sniped beautifully by Snippy. Everyone in this game played well. So thank you to the players for showing up, putting on a good performance. And that was just the first community game of my day. So for those who are here for the stream, I will be casting more. And then, of course, if you saw this on YouTube, you'll see all the good stuff on YouTube in the future as well. But 631 kills from red. I think he deserved the win. I think he outperformed by killing yellow, who was the second strongest player, killing Snippy with amazing snipe. He had way more food and way more wood collected than anyone, so that contributed to the halberdiers and contributed to the gold, I'm guessing, that he had, because he didn't trade much, so he probably sold all the excess res. Moving along to the achievements and the technology. Not a lot you can see here, except that red did scout more. I think that's important, and he had a lot of researches. Snippy had 169 villagers, nice. Lieutenant Crackers had 69 villagers, nice. Beautiful highest and lowest vill count, and then there's the timeline for you. There's a whole lot of red, and a whole little of everything else. Red, fantastic performance from him. And I think he's another one of the community game players now where people need to look out for him. It takes some time to build up a reputation, but he always plays solid. So I hate to do this to you, Akawa, because you've had some good success, and people seem to trust you until you kill them. But next time Akawa plays in a game, maybe consider teaming up on the guy because he's very strong.